Hello everyone, I think we're about halfway through now on my third manga unboxing video. I assume, well, I estimate there's going to be about six videos. I estimate there's going to be about 6 videos. So we're halfway through. Well, this is a halfway point. My third box. So let's get started, shall we? Again, I've not seen in this, so I don't know what I'll find. This is more similar to the first box, thankfully. I don't want another messy video, which is just nonsense and not manga. And the first thing I do is start off with a lizard. Okay. But this is my lizard. Don't know where I got it from. That's a lizard. And this is a sheep from Wales. Okay. Let's get into the manga. I'll start over here. Volume 1 of D Grayman. D Grayman was one of those series where I hadn't seen the anime, and I knew it was quite popular, and the anime was ending before the manga was finished. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what happened. So I thought, well, I'd rather read the manga then, if it's still ongoing. So I bought the first volume, and I read it, and I enjoyed it, but then I didn't buy any more. I don't know why. But yeah, that's what happened, and I haven't seen the anime either. So clearly, I know D Grayman fans, I'm missing out. My girlfriend loves D Grayman; she's seen the anime, and always tells me how great it is. So maybe I should get into D Grayman. Maybe this year is the year. Here we have Ronit Kenshin. Ronit Kenshin. Again. I know there's an anime out of Kenshin, but I decided I'd rather read the manga. In fact, it's the same story as D Grayman. Again, I bought the first volume, read it, enjoyed it, and then I didn't buy any more. I don't know what was going on there. Yeah, but maybe I should get around to Kenshin as well. Here is Eyes. I think it's Aizu. I think this is pronounced Aizu. I bought this because it was £1. £1. In fact, I think it was 99 pence at the anime expo I went to. And I'd heard about Aizu, and it looked interesting. So I thought, I'm going to get round to buying it, so I'll get the 6th volume now. And oh my god, it's the same as D Grayman and Kenshin. I bought the 6th volume. I never got around to the rest. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Hopefully this isn't going to be a trend. Now we've got actual series I have read. Okay, this is stuck. Now it's not stuck. That's just the sneak peek. Here is... It's upside down. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The rest? Is this the rest? I think that I've shown you all of Gintama now. There's Kagura, Yumtoki, Hijikata. But this is the rest of Gintama. And I won't talk anymore about Gintama because you're probably sick of me talking about Gintama. But as you know, I love Gintama. Okay, it's very hard to pick up 7 manga volumes with one hand. There we go. Oh, did that fall down? Yes. So that's Gintama. Here's the rest of Mushishi. There's a whole load of bookmarks. Mushishi number 3, number 1, number 2. Again, I've already talked about Mushishi, so I won't talk any more about it, but yeah, I'll just leave it there actually. I won't even say anything else. Mushishi. Mushishi is good. Mushishi. It's fun to say Mushishi. Mushishi. Okay, I'm probably going a bit crazy now. Here is Claymore. A series where I read Oh, I'm going mad. I didn't read the anime. I watched the anime and then I bought the manga. I caught up with the manga. Then I found out the manga is monthly. And then I waited every month for a new chapter of the manga. And eventually, I started reading something else and I forgot about Claymore. So I'm quite far behind on Claymore now, but I really, really, really do like Claymore. My favourite character in Claymore is probably Priscilla. I know a lot of people hate the anime for its ending, and the anime does have an awful ending when you view it alongside the manga. But the first 20 or so episodes of the anime are really good. I watched Claymore in like a whole day, and it's got me into it completely. So I bought the manga, all of the manga, even though I'd already seen the anime, because I just wanted to read it again and just experience the story again. So that is Claymore, and I'm sure probably a lot of you know about Claymore anyway, but if you don't know about Claymore, it's a medieval kind of series. It's not so dissimilar to... Okay, there was... what was that series? Okay, I'm just gonna give up, because I can't remember what I thought it was similar to. But it's kind of like set in medieval times. Attack on Titan. Is that what I thought it was similar to? Kind of. It's kind of very kind of not really. It's kind of not really similar to Titan, in that people have been forced to live with each other, secluded in their little towns, and there's these beasts called Yoma and awakened beings that try to kill them. It's not so dissimilar to Titan, but now thinking about it, it's probably a stupid comparison, and I've just gone on some stupid tangent, so I'll just move on. But Claymore is a good series, and if you want to know more about it, don't listen to me. Go online and read a description. Yeah, let's do that. Here's the rest of Claymore. One thing I should show though is the artwork, because Nori Hiroyagi famously, well, not famously, but he started off with Angel Densetsu. I think that's what he started off with, and the art in that is not really what you'd expect from, you know, a manga published in Jump. I can't remember if Densetsu was published in Jump, but his artwork has increased so much, and his designs on all the monsters and things is just really, really imaginative and just nice to view. It's just interesting to look at. Here we have a series which needs no introduction. Death Note. I think the second manga I read, the first being Full Metal Alchemist. I better not show that in case anyone hasn't seen Death Note, which is probably no one in this day and age. I mean, it's been out since, what is it, 2004, the manga? And then 2006, the anime? But yeah, Death Note is... I love Death Note. It's been my favourite, well, not my favourite, but one of my favourites for a very long time. There's a stray volume of Gone. Again, I've already mentioned Gone, so I won't go into it. 20th Century Boys. I love 20th Century Boys. I can say outright, this is my favourite manga. 20th Century Boys is amazing, and there is no anime, there's no novel, there is some live action films, but they're not awful, but they really do not do justice to the manga. They're a good kind of homage to it. I mean, it's got some things down right, but you want to just read the manga, and if you like the manga, watch the films. Don't do it the other way around, because you'll just be spoiling yourself. The manga is very, very good. It's a mystery, but as you just saw when I tried to explain what Claymore was, completely messed up, so I won't even bother trying to explain it. But I love 20th Century Boys, and it's a great read. I think by now, if not already, The final volumes should be nearly published in English. I think probably they've already been published. I'm only got up to volume 8 because I bought these shortly before I moved, and they was put in boxes and stored in my dad's loft, and I didn't get to really read any manga in a while, so, and I've already read it anyway, but I really would like to buy the rest just so I can have the set and just say, there's 20th Century Boys, I think I'll go read 20th Century Boys again, because it's really, really great. I think the final, what is it, 3 or 4 volumes are published as 21st Century Boys. I don't know what else to say. It's a really, really, really good series. In fact, it's the only cosplay I've ever done is from 20th Century Boys. Let's see if I can find you a picture. Probably be one in here. I cosplayed as, you can probably guess already if you've seen 20th Century Boys. I mean, if you've read 20th Century Boys. Okay, I can't find him, which is very strange. I thought he made an appearance as with his little hand mask before volume 8, but apparently not. There's a character in here called Friend, and he's one of the best villains. He's so mysterious and just evil and great. And so that's 20th Century Boys. I think you can probably tell I love 20th Century Boys. So yeah, if you haven't read it, really, really, really recommend it. Lastly, the rest is just in his rest of 20th Century Boys, Death Note novels, and Japanese film. I love Japanese film. I've uploaded a video about that before. But lastly, manga I have in here is my favourite Jiro Taniguchi manga. You might remember from my other video that I was mentioning, is A Distant Neighborhood. This manga really, really, really hits the spot. It's about, I'm going to try and explain this, so bear with me. It's about a boy. This boy. No, it's not about a boy. Oh my god, I've messed it up already. It's about a man. This man. He's not Shadow. He's a man. He's a middle-aged man. Kind of like salary man. Just on a whim, you know, doing his boring salaried job, whatever he's got, salaried job. I don't even know the correct terms. During his job, and on a whim, he goes to his hometown and to the grave of his mother, I believe. Don't quote me on that. And the next thing he knows, he wakes up in his like 14-year-old body, but he still has the consciousness of his grown self. So effectively, he's time traveled back in time into his young body, and he lives with his parents again, and he goes to school again, and it sounds like you know, kind of a story that could be done in a comedic way, a funny way, a light-hearted way. You know, it could even be well, probably not shonen, that's going out there a bit, but some kind of, you know, comedic and manga for young audiences. But Jiro Taniguchi does a really mature twist on, you know, the young boy time travel story, and it's such a good read, and I really, really was very pleased with the ending, because he just nailed it right on the head, and I really cannot recommend A Distant Neighborhood enough. And I hope I haven't been babbling, because I hope I've sold this series to you, because if you like a good story, you will not regret it. That's all I can say. So that's the third box. We've had Gintama, Mushishi, Distant Neighborhood, 20th Century Boys, Claymore, and Death Note, and 1 volume of Gone, and Aizu, Kenshin, and D Grayman. So thank you for watching again, and join me next time for the 4th manga unboxing. Thanks guys.